Just a quick announcement before we actually get on with the people. If you have not picked this game up and you have a Nintendo Wii, I would highly recommend it. It is definitely by far the best JRPG I've played this generation. I'm about 25 hours into the game, and I gotta say, I am loving it, so go pick up Xenoblade Chronicles. Hey guys, what is going on? NGS back again for another video. This week has been a pretty good week. You know, first off, George Zimmerman is finally getting charged with the murder of Trayvon Martin. I'm pretty surprised that it took this long. If people are wondering why I've avoided talking about the Trayvon Martin situation, to be honest, I agree with El Presidor. This kind of shit happens every day. Not just white on black, but black on white, etc, etc, etc. So, why people are making a big deal about this right now, I'm not so sure. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just mellow. Maybe I'm just neutral on the matter. But whatever, so don't take it too seriously, alright? So, George Zimmerman got charged with the murder of Trayvon Martin. That's good. Rick Santorum dropped out. That is awesome. I won't have to move to Canada. Well, actually, I would have liked to move to Canada just to see how they do things up there in the Mounties with the maple syrup and the waffles and all that good stuff where they call certain things different. And I know it's just a joke. But, yeah, porn won't be illegal. That's even more better. Awesome grammar right there, Neo. And if you thought this week couldn't get better, let's change it from real life to gaming. Namco Bandai has been on a roll. Today at their super special awesome convention palooza thingamabob, I call it Namco Bandai Day because this day is honestly the best time to be a Namco Bandai fan, to get excited for the things that they are doing. First off, all the stuff I'm going to talk about has been stuff that has been rumored for months on end, and now is finally getting confirmed. I know it shouldn't be too much of a big shocker for those who anticipated it, who have those more than 6 brain cells. First off, the day we've all been waiting for! Well, if you are a fan of One Piece or anime games, that is. One Piece Kaizoku Musou will be making its way to the West, North America, and Europe as One Piece Pirate Warriors. So I guess all those trademark reveals actually were right. I mean, honestly, who didn't expect that? I believe the release date was set for fall of this year. I believe November. I'm not particularly sure on that matter, but the link for it will be down below in the description. I'm generally happy because that was one of the games that piqued my interest this year, and I was kind of sketchy if I was going to import it or not, seeing as how there were many more high-profile releases on my schedule that needed the utmost attention from me, and they were readily available. I would have to go through the hassle of importing it, you know, paying import dues, also having to go through Japanese and all that stuff. Yeah. But whatever, the fact that it's getting localized is pretty awesome, and that's pretty weird because One Piece is pretty much dead over here. I mean, all through Europe, it's getting pretty big. Over here, no, but maybe with the Toonami revival, One Piece might make a resurgence. Who's to say? Now let's move on to the other piece. Dragon Ball Z Kinect. Where's my Legacy of Goku 3DS? Where is it? Also, Edward Norton, where are you? Who the hell is messaging me on Steam? Edward Norton, come back! Come back! Mark Ruffalo, I swear to God, if you kill the role... He already is. The second they cast him. I knew it. I knew it! Fuck. Ruffalo. Calm down, Negro. Anyway, yeah, that was me in one of my episodes. I honestly don't know what to think about this, guys, because out of all the things Namco Bandai could be doing with the DBZ, you know, license, they choose to do a Kinect game. And I don't know if this is just trying to appeal to what the audiences have wanted. They wanted something new, so they did Ultimate Tenkaichi. They want something new, so they're doing Dragon Ball Z hands-free. I honestly don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I am actually really intrigued to see how this is going to work out, just to see how they are going to implement it, because if they try to make it a clone of Tenkaichi, where they're trying to fit stuff that can only be achieved on a gamepad for hands-free gameplay, it's not gonna work. It's gonna work as well as that fucking first-person shooter thing they probably tried to put on Kinect. What the hell was that thing called? Blackwater? Blacklight? I don't even know. The really crappy thing with the hilarious-ass commercial. The guy who's taking it way too seriously. Yeah. We can do Kamehamehas. We can go Super Saiyan. We can yell out over 9,000. It should be over 8,000 because that's how it originally was. We can yell special attacks, punch, kick, block. We can do all the things we wanted to do in Dragon Ball Z as we were a kid, but now that we're older, it'd be kind of deemed strange by today's standards. We can do all that in public because we're playing a game. Unless you already do that without playing a game, then you have a lot of self-confidence, I guess. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of scared to see how this is going to go because Namco Bandai, usually it takes them more than one try to get a good idea. Their first games are pretty wonky on the mechanics, like with Budokai 1. Granted, Budokai 1 was a damn good game for the storytelling. And Budokai Tenkaichi 1. And they did learn their way the second time around, maybe the third time around. But I guess we're definitely going to have to wait and see. They did confirm that it would be 50 characters and it would have newly rendered anime content, so that's going to be awesome. Come back, Edward Norton! And the last bit that really piqued my interest was also something that was rumored for quite a long time. Dark Souls making its way to the PC. As you know, I am I guess I'm a pretty decent fan of the Souls series, you know, Demon Souls. I have yet to play Dark Souls yet. I have not gotten a chance to play that since I'm going through my back record of games from 2010, 2011, and even now with Tales of Graces F and Xenoblade. You know, the sad thing is that, you know, I'm trying to play all these games at the same time, but I always end up playing something like Left 4 Dead 2 or Nazi Zombies. But I don't know, like, it is what it is. I somehow find a way to beat all these games. I somehow do. Usually in the summer. Usually when I'm not trying to play the games, I'll pop it in like, hey, and then look, I finish it. From Software has been considering for a while on bringing the Souls series to the PC because while it is not exactly fully a console game, they could find a way, if there was a lot of support, to bring it onto the PC. So within minutes of that, the petitions, the fans went crazy, wanting Dark Souls on PC, not only because, first off, better community, you know, longevity of online support, better performance, and of course, for a game like that, you know, having better hardware isn't exactly a bad thing. You know, better visuals, better everything else. You know, I could get into specifics, but you get what I'm saying. And they finally confirmed that it will be hitting this August, Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. Pretty fitting title. So I will be picking up Dark Souls on the PC, simply put because the PC is the most like accessible for me, because when I be doing homework or watching a video, I can multitask and play a game at the same time, you know, just alt-tab and do something else. That's just what it is for me. I don't know. That's why I purchase a lot of games on PC, because convenience. But that's awesome. But however, if all the rumors are true, and this rumor I really hope isn't, Dark Souls will be a Games for Windows Live exclusive. And by that I mean it will only use Games for Windows Live. And if you're a PC gamer, you know the woes of Games for Windows Live. You know it down to a T. Why people don't use Steam as their primary thing is beyond me. I don't know. Games for Windows Live is just... But From Software and Namco Bandai made such a good move, and then Games for Windows Live, hopefully it doesn't stay exclusive and it actually ends up on Steam through Steamworks, and, you know, shit gets done, because I want to support this game, but Games for Windows Live is just so crappy. Oh. That makes me sad. That really does. But with the PC release, of course, you're going to get a bunch of nifty bells and whistles, such as better performance, better community, as well as additional content that I believe will be making its way to the consoles as well. So there's going to be no cutting out, like, of what's the definitive version on content front. That's pretty cool. I believe that when it comes to content, everybody should get the majority of the time all the content, if it's possible. And that's pretty much all I want to talk about, are the things that intrigued me from Namco Bandai's event that they had. As a fan of their stuff, I'm generally pleased with it. They are really turning it around, and they're actually appealing to their audiences and learning from their mistakes, because this generation for them has been kind of wonky. You know, with more localizations, you know, getting in touch with their fans. They are getting back on my radar of good devs slash publishers, and if the rumors are true, Zillia will be making its way towards the end of the year, maybe early next year, hopefully end of this year. That would make an awesome Christmas present. And you know, with Dark Souls come to the PC, and you know, Dragon Ball Z Kinect, I guess. It's definitely a good time to be a fan of Namco Bandai. You know, I really hope other people follow in their footsteps, because Japanese gaming has really slipped. I mean, outside of the niche people, like I said, the head honchos at Enix, Konami, and Capcom honestly don't know what the hell they want to do. I mean, World Ends With You sequel, anybody? I'm just throwing it out there. Nobody was asking for a Final Fantasy 13 2. I'm just throwing it out there. I could count on all these fingers how many people would prefer a World Ends With You sequel as opposed to a sequel to Final Fantasy 13. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. But anyway, comment below on what you think about all of this information, my friends. And it's getting pretty dark here. You can not see this black mug. I'm going to head out for now. I'm GS signing out, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.